going on, guys? We are the Normies, and we are devastated. We're here to discuss season 6, episode 5, The Door, and seemingly Hodor's death and Three-Eyed Raven. A lot happened. So let's just.
It's like a
hard.
You want to watch the preview first?
Preview.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I can preview it. Fuck.
She disgraced her house, her king.
Just tell them our family apart. We should treat them without mercy over us. Show them what we do to our enemies.
You're a conqueror, Daenerys Stormborn.
I take what is mine.
It's a jam-packed
It looks
season.
like a filler, right?
Yeah, maybe it's because
like a
Memorial
filler.
Day.
Yeah, it looks
Memorial
like a
Day
filler.
weekend filler episode.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think
It looks
like
like a filler.
No.
Yeah,
There's no such thing as Game of Thrones filler.
I think
Yeah.
they just like challenged the High Sparrow right there.
Yeah, there's no such thing
dude,
as
what do you
filler.
mean?
Shit's
There's
gonna go down,
Shit's about to go
Alright,
down.
let's talk about immediately Bran and everything north of the wall
What?
and all that
Oh.
stuff. So,
Serge, when you get the chance you're editing this, will you please bring up me being upset about time travel last time? Because the fuck I get time travel?
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. What?
So let me get this straight. Hodor, here's how I interpreted it. Bran caught, in that weird flux of, being in the vision and trying to warg into Hodor, something fucked up and he accidentally, warged Hodor in the past. And that Hodor was seeing what was in the present time. And so he's hearing, hold the door. And so he became crazy, he can only say Hodor. So it's just funny, I wonder if ever since that moment, since he can only say Hodor, has he just known his whole life that, that has had to happen? Or, I don't know.
I think so. No, I don't think he knew.
No,
I don't think he knew what caused
How could you?
Because they said he was having a.
So he just,
but
he
he might
just
have been
heard
tripping.
something. He just heard, hold the door.
Mhm.
No, I think he saw him, but maybe it was one of those things that it happens, but you don't remember it happening.
I mean,
he was just stuck with the symptoms afterwards.
it's kind of like a possession, you know. It's like you see something and and you don't. He didn't definitely understand what he saw. He saw all of that we saw right now. But if you were Hodor and then you came back to normal life, what would you get from it?
Bran broke Hodor.
I think what happened
Bran.
was
It's his fault.
I think Bran warged Hodor into the present day Hodor, the kid version of it. And when you were a kid and you're holding that thing back and you're saying hold the door, I think that kind of freaked him out or whatever. And I think when Hodor died, what was left was just the remnant. It was just Hodor. It was, I don't know.
When he was holding the door, he was Bran, because Bran was warped into him, and then I think that by the time he was just when they started eating him, he Bran took his soul back to his body.
Yeah.
And then I think Hodor was Hodor, and he was feeling,
Did they show Bran get out of the...
No, he was still warging when they were running through the woods.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't understand where Bran is now.
I think he was just warging in between, so it was between him and he was in front of the past Hodor. It kind of connected between all three of them, so that Hodor kid could feel the anxiety and that scare and fear that he needs to hold the door, that he just kept repeating it.
Yeah. Well, he had the door for a while.
Made sense.
It's still with her.
Kudos on them. I wonder if that is actually how R. Martin was supposed to do
Yeah,
it.
I really hope
because
it's like that too.
Well,
Yeah.
and also the Children of the Forest created the White Walkers. Is that what it
Yeah.
was?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So why did they even create them in the first place?
Well, they said to fight men.
Fight the men. Because there was fight between
So I think men and Children of the Forest were fighting first.
Yeah.
But
It's
wonder
I
what
wish
happened.
we knew a little bit more about them, so that scene was more
Yeah.
epic of that child.
Like,
of the Forest.
they killed off what we guess were the last children of the forest, but I don't know shit about them. I mean, I've done some studying, so I know about them, but as a viewer, I'm not supposed to feel this moment.
Sure.
You guys don't mention the whole entire Andal's history with the children and anything, and I know it's for everybody, but so that moment had no impact. And then that one chick's name was Leaf. We caught that briefly only because we had the subtitles on. I don't know these people. I just know that they're kind of magical and now they're dead.
Yeah.
And if they created them, why are they fighting with each other now?
How come they can't uncreate them?
Yeah.
Well, they're basically Children of the Forest are basically Skynet.
They killed off Summer, Another direwolf. They're killing
No,
all the
they're
direwolves.
killing all the
Direwolves.
left,
Direwolves, bro. I don't
right?
like it.
Huh?
There's only one
Only
left,
one
right?
left.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Ghost. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Ghost and
Arya's is running around
Arya's
somewhere.
Arya, she's like wandering around somewhere.
So
And
then
then
that's
that's
it?
it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
Man,
it.
if they kill all these off, I don't watch
Everybody
them
else is dead.
That's nuts, man.
Supposedly Nymeria as well, so it's only
Oh
Ghost.
yeah, Rob.
She's got to still be around. Rob's.
They killed
I
off
forgot how Rob's
the
Rob's
Red
dead.
Raven, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel like we didn't get to spend as much time with like
Yeah,
Hodor
yeah.
as I thought we would, or like any of them. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
thought,
Yeah.
are we gonna get more Tower of Joy?
yeah, are we gonna get Tower of Joy, or is that it? Is that all we were gonna
And then
see?
if we were only getting it for that amount, then how come not give it some kind of actual concrete ending? Don't they just dick teased it? We only know what it is because we know what it is.
You know
But
what was
Do you think there's another Raven out there? Fuck, like,
No, I think no,
Bran.
because yeah.
But he said that the time has come for you to become me. So
Yeah.
has he become? Maybe now he can do that himself.
What's that?
Yeah, I think like does he have to go
I-
to find another tree like that, or
No. I think that like the three-eyed raven took him to the past memories that were like most important to whatever he needs to learn, and I think he can just like tap into that now. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they didn't spend as much time with some of that character development there.
You know what was really weird? Like when all White Walkers and all they're fighting, and Three-Eyed Raven took Bran back to that memory. Made sense. Obviously Hodor was there. They needed to make that.
Yeah,
connection.
like, why
But
was he
why
watching
take him
that?
there? Like why? Like they needed to explain that more. It was like, okay, you're gonna be me, but let's take you back onto that memory because of this reason. Like made no
Like maybe
sense.
the fact that he fucked with Hodor, is that some kind of thing that needs to happen?
So like
Yeah,
Three-Eyed
I
Raven,
think-
Raven knew that was gonna happen.
That was like a good lesson for him not to dwell in the past too long.
Ah.
Because now like he see a concrete example
Yeah.
of what could happen and what
Yeah.
could happen. But the main point here is that Bran has the mark.
Yeah.
True.
Any tree they find, then they can like plug him in. He's gonna have the mark.
Yeah. So like
So that's it. He's just marked.
Is he
They're
just
gonna
marked
find
forever
his.
now?
Traced.
He's fucked.
I mean, is he?
he
Like,
fucked up. Bran
yeah,
fucked
he's
up.
fucked
Yeah, he
man.
fucked up hard.
So
He
is
fucked
there
up.
any
That's like
concentration?
catastrophic. That's catastrophic.
No.
That's how they
Raven
trust
died,
him.
the war happened
So
fast.
he's
Like, he
running.
was not supposed to leave the
Oh,
tree
Bo.
that early. Bo?
Can they cut the arm? Good question.
Maybe. I mean, he's already
Man,
got
he's
broken
man.
legs.
Damn. Give him a tree stump for an arm.
Oh man, Hodor's. I didn't think the show would ever pull the trigger on Hodor for some reason. I don't know.
It's
It
like
just
the
seemed like
same
one of those like.
sad as John dying.
Bo?
It's like
It reminds me of like, have you guys seen Loop or Looper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
You
that
watch
where
it.
it's just like it's like continuous like he's gonna keep like he's trying to fix it.
Yeah.
And
It's
Looper
never
he's always trying to fix it and fix it and fix it. What if Bran is actually that Three-Eyed Raven guy?
Holy shit.
Yeah. I know.
They did introduce time travel. That is 100% possible now.
what do you mean? Wait,
I don't know if he can actually affect the past, but like you said, everything already happened.
Bran could be his own
Bran
dad
is
for all we know.
always, you know what I mean?
Like
Like,
he could always
He's
keep
always
going
the
back
right.
though. I don't know like because then it could be like where are we allowed to talk about that theory? Or not?
yeah, yeah.
Like someone
Did we say
said one of
spoilers
the
before?
theories was like Bran was the one who's actually whispering. Oh wait, no, one of my friends told me this. She said that Bran is the one who actually goes around whispering to the Mad King.
Yeah, that's what the Mad King was hearing.
and then hearing
Yeah.
that and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I read that
don't
theory
know.
too.
Hearing
Jeez.
It's possible.
I mean, that'd be deep and that'd be crazy, but it's like time travel's like Deus Machina so hard.
But
Yeah.
I don't think he can like change huge outcomes. I think he can
Yeah.
just like tiny little like sprinkles.
And like you said, this was like a lesson. Because like now that if he's going to be the Three-Eyed Raven now he knows not to fucking meddle too much into it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he now has the knowledge that he's the one that caused Hodor to be
Yeah.
like that.
and he
And it
can't
happened.
stay
The
there.
White Walkers should happen that quickly.
Yeah, yeah. So he's learned his lesson. I think.
I just don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, they're gonna keep running. It's,
Yeah, where could they
yeah.
go? There was,
They cannot
there
go
was like
anywhere.
a million of them out there, dude. It was like they were.
I don't know.
Like
I
in the
think-
previous scene though, they're running through the woods.
Yeah,
That's
they-
all we
yeah.
know
How do you
right now.
think
Yeah,
they're
but you know those White Walkers should get there fast because they got there super fast.
Yeah.
How do you think they're gonna get saved from there, dude? From all those
What if they don't? What if they get captured? What if they take the White Walkers take their first prisoners?
Yeah.
That might be a thing.
That'd be
because
crazy.
I don't know how they could outrun him.
I'm just like trying to think out loud. But I think that space where they were with Bran and the guy, where the Three-Eyed Raven, where they were, I think there was like weird space, like timeless space, where
Yeah.
they could like get into different like parts of history. but I don't think like. But now that I like think about it, I don't think they can just like go to a tree and just like no.
Like,
I think that they was just there, and like now they're out in in the middle of the north.
Yeah.
And I don't think I think they just like ruined it. I think that like that connection that they had with the past is just now gone.
So we're not gonna see Tower.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Sucks. Maybe she eat another tree or something.
Maybe he hopefully got his fire down.
There's more werewolf trees, right? That he can probably get memories from.
There's one by his house.
Oh, yeah, the one at Winterfell, dude.
Or maybe this is it.
What if he?
But this one was like the Great Werewolf.
Well, dude, what if he goes to Winterfell next, man? What if that's the next move, dude?
That's what I'm saying. Winterfell is gonna be like the hub of like the series finale.
Even John even said it. John even said that like you have the White Walker from the north and we have to fight from the south. The Winterfell is the best hub to have.
Yeah.
Was it mentioned? Was it mentioned about the Children of the Forest that like the last ones were there?
No, it was.
I don't know. It seemed like that was all they had left, but
it could be more.
I feel like the only hope is that there are more Children of the Forest somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it was Leaf in the flashback too, where they created the White Walkers,
yes.
right? So it was the same one.
Guys, so Rana has to, Rana usually drives her and Naheed. What is it, like a 3.5 hour drive?
Yeah.
Every weekend, just to watch Thrones with us. Give her a hand. She's not going to join us for this session. She needs to take a little nap because she gets to go to sleep. But I want to thank her. All you guys should thank her for always coming out. Sorry she can't participate in the discussion. She said she was like shaking, falling asleep. She didn't want to keep yawning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything more about North of the Wall, Children of the Forest?
No.
When they pushed Dragonglass and created the Night's King? That was the Night's
Yeah.
King?
Dude, she Mira killed the fucking
Oh, that was sweet.
That was
I didn't
cool.
see that coming.
That was cool.
I was expecting it just like him to like catch him.
But do they come back because like John killed one too, and he seemed like like one of the main
I think there's
dudes.
They all look
whites
similar.
the whites are the dead people, right? And I think the White Walkers are the
they're like the generals.
All
The
whites
generals
look
like
alike.
No,
Yeah.
There were
they
five.
just look the same.
They look the same. They look all generals look the same.
There were 5 of them.
Yeah, 5
John
of
killed them, and one of the
but
Mira
there's
killed. So 3
4
now.
like main horsemen dudes, right? Have they not fought yet?
I mean,
so.
I'm not sure. I mean, Mira did just kill one, so I don't
and
know.
John
That's
killed one
exactly
too.
what I'm saying. And John
John
killed one
killed
too.
one, too.
But in this scene, all 4 were still present. So do
Maybe
they just,
John
like, come
killed
back?
somebody else.
I don't think so.
Who knows?
They're created.
Yeah,
Like, when
created.
they're
So
destroyed,
one
they're
just gets promoted up, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we still don't even know what they're doing with babies.
Yeah,
Like,
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
remember
know
there
if it
were
was one of the
babies? There were
force
so
or
many
killed.
of them. So there's
Yeah.
4
So
horsemen.
maybe
We got a
and
bow
there's
over here.
bunch of them.
Yeah,
She said it. I think that he turns the babies into the white, like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
The
there's a
kings.
bunch of them. Like there's
Yeah.
seemingly a bunch of them. We only
Yeah.
see like a few at a time.
Yeah.
All right, Greyjoys.
Pike.
Alright.
Greyjoy.
Yeah.
If you
Well,
live in
okay.
Pike,
Let's move north to south. So let's talk about Castle Black and like Sansa and Jon and all that.
Well,
Sansa is idiot.
yeah.
I don't get it.
Well,
Yeah, I don't
Don't
know.
get it.
I knew Sansa was gonna call fucking Littlefinger's bluff. I knew that was gonna happen. But I do think she's an idiot for not using the Knights of the Vale to her advantage. Like she should be like she should that shit. I don't know why she's being so stupid. How you can Jon? It's dumb.
Littlefinger's trying to plant a little bug in her ear.
Yeah, and really
man,
she's being stubborn, but we all know Littlefinger, we all know that if you let him around you, he will find a way to take control of the fucking situation. So I get that, like, strategically she needs to use him, but keeping him at arm's distance is probably her best bet, because Littlefinger loves to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Mickey, then Navi, then Naheed.
And it was kind of fucked up also when she was like talking to Littlefinger, because like when she was still at Winterfell with Ramsay, we didn't really see what was going on. We thought like he's just like raping her every night, but then we get to find out like obviously he was beating her and like cutting her. So like all the things you were imagining, and she like confirmed it. So it's like it was a little bit more fucked up than like the show showed it to be.
Oh, I knew it was fucked up.
Yeah.
I had it even worse in my head. I mean, not that I'm a fucked up person, but Ramsay, what we know of Ramsay, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to know what he did.
Last thing on the Sansa rape thing, a lot of people weren't very happy about, like, you know, her getting raped, because they were like, yeah, did that really need to happen? And on camera shit, we know how bad he is already, you know, it could all just been applied. And I felt like this scene was like the writers being like, all right, we kind of fucked up, but let's at least make somebody feel terrible for it. Like, say it, Littlefinger, fucking say it. And like, you know, like Sansa like kind of like taking more control over the situation after
like
she
you're
got
supposed
home.
to be the smartest one. Or
Yeah.
What, Navi, did you say your point already?
No. One thing I was gonna say, like, Sansa doesn't want her like Littlefinger's help, but at the same time she believed Littlefinger that Tullys are coming back in power because she has she has no
Yeah,
proof.
how does she even know
So
that?
she's sending Brienne there.
I think that's a trap.
That's stupid.
It is a trap because
I think that's
she can use Littlefinger and Rail because she has seen that, but she has no idea about Tullys. She's letting Brienne
I think it's Littlefinger's contingency plan. Like if she did say no, then he'll set a trap and they'll lose some men so that like she has to.
Because he knew it. He knew that she wouldn't believe him.
That's what I was going to say. I think that the whole River Run thing, how her uncle or whatever got
the Blackfish Tully.
Blackfish Tully all happened. I think that's the trap.
Yeah.
And if he was going to be in it, they would have showed him in the fucking previously on. Hey, remember this guy?
Yeah.
So.
True.
She should have killed him.
Do the leave or separate from Sansa? The blonde chick.
Brienne?
Yeah.
She sent Brienne to River Run.
I hope Brienne and Tormund get together, dude. And she's so uncomfortable because nobody have ever looked at her like that, so you can tell. But it's just like, oh my god, like you guys just.
Well, Tormund described the proper ways to love a woman before. He says, "Don't do it like a dog. You gotta take it nice and Tormund slow." So I'm sure.
Apparently, Tormund's fucked a bear, and Brienne's like fought a bear. So.
Match made in heaven, set the fires in hell.
It is.
All right. Well, now let's move further down to Pike.
Oh man.
The Kingsmoot. Euron Greyjoy is dead, and he may never die. Navi.
I only have one thing to say. Like that part happened in the books. Theon wasn't there, but I was not happy. Yara's speech was great, but I was not happy that there were only two contestants. There was supposed to be more, and I thought there were going to be bigger audience to support rather than just saying willy-nilly yes to whoever's.
They were a bunch of yes men.
Yeah,
they were just agreeing with whoever was talking.
Yeah. Skip the gift part, right? Like they were supposed to like bring so much gifts. I had mixed feelings about that scene.
Yeah, I feel like that was too quick.
Like Doran.
Like it happened. Oh, we have to get over this. Let's do it in 5 minutes and just get it done. Okay, that's it.
You're just killing it again, guys.
Nahid had a good point, and I'm going to steal it. Nahid says he thinks that older Greyjoy burned Khaleesi's fleet, so he could be like, "Hey, come use my fleet." And I think we're seeing an interesting thing where the world is getting smaller and smaller, and like we're starting to talk with people over there more. And the Greyjoys were like, "Yeah, we're going to go hook up with the Targaryens across the sea." And who knows where Yara and them are going to go? They're probably just going to go help Jon, which would make the most sense.
What was the point? I think the fleet that burned in the first episode, that could have been Euron, doing it on purpose.
I think definitely that's the case. But what you were saying, I don't know, man. They might go see Daenerys before they even.
But that won't help them at all.
By the way, does Littlefinger have a plane or something? So, how does he travel so fast?
He has a magical wagon.
Everybody's starting to travel so fast.
Sure. Were you gonna say something?
Yeah, I mean, like, I can definitely see the show, like, starting. I mean, I know it's about time to wrap things up and we need payoff or whatever, but even as just a show watcher, I can see, like, the show, like, steadily speeding up. Mm-hmm. So I can definitely see how, like, book readers are going to be kind of not satisfied with the way they're handling some things, because I haven't read the books, but even just watching the show, like the whole scene with the climax that just went down, like we didn't get to really know anything about those characters, and I know that that's such a huge part of the books. Mm-hmm. So I just hope that it doesn't. I don't know. The show's been so fucking great so far. I just hope it doesn't like
skip too fast.
Yeah. You know?
As a primarily show watcher, I mean, I've read a few of the books, but I feel like that Kingsmoot was done well. Just because, like, I mean, I feel like it was handled way better than Dorne. Like, anything from Dorne.
Oh my god.
Like, it was interesting. Like, Theon had a good, like, speech, you know what I mean? And, like, supported his sister. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there was some stuff missing. But, I mean, as far as, like, weaving the Ironborn back into the storyline, I think it did a good job of, like, kind of, like, reintroducing them.
They had to do it quick. There's only so much time. So, I mean, what do you say? We're halfway done now?
Yeah, 50%.
So, there's precious little time. And as much as I do want the Pike to get developed and, learn more about these motherfuckers that drown each other and they live in a shithole and gotta wear sticks for crowns, as much as I want to get into that, we do need to push the story along.
I don't think Euron Greyjoy's going to be able to make all those 1,000 ships.
So truthfully,
that's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, right. It's gonna take 4 years. The wars are gonna be over. Dragons will be conquered, and they're still building ships in Pike, and Pike is still a shithole.
You're on with the dickless jokes, it's like,
right?
Anytime, it's like, but you don't have a dick. So.
It's like Donald Trump.
Yeah, it's like one word message.
Yeah.
Theon makes the most amazing point ever. It's like, guys, he doesn't have a dick.
Like, great again.
Alright, moving further south, what else happened? No, we didn't see King's Landing.
Braavos, right?
Yeah, Braavos, Arya.
That's boys.
Nahid and Patrick's favorite storyline.
Jesus, dude. Oh my god. You guys, come on. How many times is she going to continuously fight the same damn girl?
I know, dude.
How many times is he going to say, no, yes, no? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Move along. Man, do you know, they spent fucking, how long on this fucking episode on our ass? And we got nowhere. Again. Nowhere.
No.
We got no little bit of history.
That theater, that play was fun.
We got the theater, the many-faced god, that theater thing was cool, whatever the fuck, it was cool. But dude, how many times are we going to waste time on this storyline?
It doesn't mark out first.
There was like a minute of that. I mean,
it was like a little over.
A little more a minute and a half.
It's like
I say both sides.
Okay, all I have to say is I was hoping by this episode, after getting her ass beat so many times, being blind, and she got a little bit better, that she was gonna still beat some ass. But no, she was still losing.
Yeah.
She was still
Guys,
losing. And then finally
he
finally he said, okay, no, yes, no, okay, maybe you're ready. I'm gonna give you this assignment. And she did the same assignment. All of a sudden, she's happy-go-lucky, and then that little skit just, I don't know.
But the assignment was good.
Yeah, that was a cool.
The assignment
was a cool scene.
The assignment was cool. The assignment was a little bit cool. Whatever. I guess they want to just bring that. I don't know why they focus.
I don't know why they're hyping her up so much. She's not worth it.
She's not worth it. I don't understand why.
She is not worth the hype.
I don't know why.
Alright, everyone talk.
So solidly, first off, they're warming us up. I think they're taking this long because it's going to be a great, huge payoff. I'm giving them that. I think Arya is going to not murder the old lady. She's going to murder somebody different. She's going to go back and be like, I give up. Jogging her guards and be like, you don't get a third chance, but also we're not going to kill you. Get the fuck out. She's going to take what she's learned and go stab somebody else in the dick on the other side of the world.
God damn it, dude. It's still not that big of a
payoff. But do you want her to be Jaqen Hagar in an overnight? She cannot be Jaqen Hagar in one day.
But maybe they could like show like different parts of her initiation process.
What do you mean different parts of her?
Dude, she's been getting her ass beat how many times?
I love the play part, but the part where she was fighting the waif again, and like was a little bit repetitive.
Yeah, again with the dead bodies. Again we're talking to Jaqen Hagar. Again talking about nothing, knowing nothing,
just not ready.
Being nothing.
Yeah, I appreciated seeing that play just because it's fun how like different people interpret events of history and like it's just like you know what I mean, like
telephones.
Ned Stark was like the bad guy and like it was interesting.
History is written by those who win.
Yeah. I like the whole story with the many-faced god, dude. That show was great when he was talking about like the history of how the many-faced, like how, you know, the whole black and white room happened, how they all settled in Braavos. That was a cool story.
They had to transition somehow.
That was like it was good knowing the history of that. That was awesome.
Any other closing thoughts on Arya?
No, we just need to move on.
I think Arya is gonna come around and she's gonna be great. You just need to give her time to develop. She can't just learn how to fight overnight. She can't just learn how to change faces
They need
overnight.
to vary her development.
But they don't need to put her in every episode, man.
I mean, she just needs to learn slowly because when things happen fast and then you cut down storylines, like then just like
they
so
one
part
is storyline. They cut out Dorne.
So what I will say,
they cut out Greyjoys. Yeah, they needed to put time in.
I agree with you guys on is that we do have precious little time. I do think we need to see her train. I wish that they could put maybe more. They could develop other stories at the same time. You know what I mean? Because so far I don't know shit about Braavos, and maybe we could have been learning. We could have been having Arya getting her ass beat and sucking at it, and also learning a shit ton more. I don't know how. I'm no writer, but you know.
Maybe they're fighting in different locales.
No, I feel it. Yeah.
Alright,
like dropping some history or something.
Yeah, something like that. That's
something
cool.
Interesting. Like
they're like talking about Braavos while they're fighting.
But I mean, you know, it's gonna come around. They're not keeping Arya in the show for no damn reason.
She'll come around.
I know it's gonna pay off eventually, but
it better.
It won't.
It better pay off.
Now that time travel exists, who knows?
Alright, done with Arya. What's Marine?
Who else?
Marine?
The red guy.
No, I like her.
Oh, Varys scene.
Oh yeah, Varys was very intimidated by the red.
He was.
I do not like
they
that
got
woman.
back and know stuff. So maybe when Bran becomes, you know, the three-eyed raven, he goes back and he whispers through the fires. Maybe he changed the whole goddamn world because time travel.
Braun.
No, I'm sorry, I mean Bran.
There's lots of Bran, Osha, Asha.
I'm mad about time travel.
Bran is the Lord of Light.
Yep.
Also,
he's the Lord of Light.
Yeah,
He's created this world. That's it.
I'm okay with the time travel as long as they don't fuck with it anymore. Like, that's it.
It needs to like literally never come back up again, and I'm cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tower of Joy though. Tower of Joy.
You know what's a weird thing about the Lord of Light is like apparently everybody's promised. John's promised, Stannis' promised. Like that's a thing about religions. Like it changes. Very different people.
I think the Red Priests are very much affected by their own vanity, because all of them want to discover the one that's promised. It's like the one that is in their, locality. They go and they're like, oh, you're the one, do this, do that, and they're kind of like, it gives them power and gives them like meaning in life, and it's kind of, I guess, something they don't get from their religion.
Yeah. Well, I think like if the Lord of Light shows him the visions or whatever, he could probably just show whomever he wants to. He doesn't have to pick one Red Priestess. There could be multiple people going to this thing.
They all show up as the chosen one.
Well, no, it could confirm certain things.
He's choosing the roster for the Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Yes. But there is power though behind the Red God. It brought Jon back to life. Beric Dondarrion.
Vagina demon.
She knows everything about Varys somehow. You know what I mean? Like, how does she know all that about Varys?
Did they say what name the flame said? When
what did did Varys ever say that?
No. Okay. I thought I missed it.
Didn't say what it said.
But even back when Varys first told this story to Tyrion, did he say what was? No. Did he mention something was said in the flames?
Yeah,
but he said he remembers the voice.
Yeah,
he will always remember the voice.
Like terrifying. Like when you think about it all on its own merit, it's really fucking creepy that this one supernatural like element has been like right a bunch, and like people still aren't like giving it any second thought. You know what I mean? And it's, I don't know. Like I think that part's creepy, and I don't know how it's gonna play out. We're halfway done. Who knows what's gonna happen?
But even like just that, like somebody just threw your dick in a fire, and then all of a sudden you heard a voice.
Right? I'm like, what? Like, yeah, that shit would ruin you.
That is very frightening.
It is. I don't have dick back.
So what is the plan? To use her as like a mouthpiece to get the citizens of Meereen to like...
Not her, all her priests.
Oh, like a state religion.
So like in King's Landing they have the 7, right? And like the 7 kind of like keeps peace, more or less.
Like
So and then in Meereen there's nothing like that, and they want to like replace the order that they have, not just with the 7-year plan, but they need to have something more, so they're using religion to reverse those people's thinking. It's kind of like,
which, if we have seen anything from King's Landing, it's not going to go well. Also, in King's Landing, they aren't burning people with what essentially is a demon who's omnipotent. So
they're doing things.
But their god, the 7 ain't doing nothing. They haven't done anything magical.
That's true. Yeah, the tree gods, they're magical. They can at least like help Bran do travel shit. The drowned god, I don't know if that's a real faceless god. So there's some shit there.
There's some gods that guy came back to life for a while. They don't CPR, nothing.
There should have been some brain damage with that.
Anything that happens in the show that's supernatural, people see, they take it as a deity, and then they like establish religion based on it. So like in every location you have this different god that represents basically what the locality is about, location is about. So in that world, supernatural things occur frequently. Like the religions developed based on that, and they can have they have some like merit of truth. But more or less, it's just like it's like the religion that we have in this world as well. It's just
pretty much.
People go there, socialize, and then some people get taken away by it.
That's why I kind of like the faceless god, just because when they introduced it, like they showed all the gods, and they're like, really, it's the one with no. He's all of them, and he's none of them. I don't know. It is interesting, like the whole Jack and like I like that lore, but
I just don't understand the killing part in that. It's like what? So they're like Grim Reaper who get paid to kill.
Mercenaries.
Yeah, dude. I guess.
Side note: Marquetta has a superpower to make everyone in the room super quiet when she's talking. Danny, not much happened with Danny, but this is the last. That's it.
Jorah fucking said, "Do you know what'd be some crazy shit, dude? If Jorah somehow did cure himself and Jorah and Danny got together, and Jorah became the king of Westeros. Bam!
Jorah is the dude that's never gonna get with that chick, bro. Like he's already in the friend zone for like forever.
Yeah, like he does find the cure. Like he comes by, he's like, eh? And she's just like,
I'm still not having sex. You actually found a cure?
What if that shit happens?
I mean, that's like fan service, man. Game of Thrones hasn't been giving anybody. What's going to happen is Jorah's going to get a peaceful death in some honorable way that doesn't involve him turning into a rock monster or slitting his own throat.
What is that? So you think he's going to find a cure?
No, I said he's going to find it. He's going to get killed, but it's going to be in like this is my last thing for you, my queen.
What is the Japanese, is seppuku?
Yeah, Harikari seppuku.
Yeah.
He's going to go out there and then he's going to have Dario Naharis cut his head off for him.
I think Jorah probably has a good shot of still surviving and coming back and doing something.
I don't think so.
But like, I don't know if he's going to live through the
Why doesn't he just lop his arm off and hope for the best? Like,
he's a fighter by nature. He's a soldier. If you don't cut your arm off,
Yeah,
he has no purpose. He'll be Jaime, but at least Jaime's filthy rich. I want to see the one kingdom that just lives by the beach and it's palm trees and coconuts and like everyone's beautiful. They never fight.
They're like sweet. They haven't been involved in anything.
Yeah, right. Everything's too perfect here.
They're just a neutral part of Westeros, like
Switzerland.
Whatever.
I hope nothing bad's gonna happen to Marjorie next time.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like next week will be a little bit filler because it is
It's
Memorial
gonna be
Day
filler,
weekend.
bro.
Like I don't know, maybe they know not a lot of people.
I think we're gonna get some crazy shit. We're gonna get some shit.
Yeah,
I give this episode a 6 direwolf heads out of 7.
Oh god, that's so
No,
sad.
I think you might piss off some people if you do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a Shaggy Dog, Summer. Man, okay, Summer did not need to die though.
Yeah, right?
It didn't even slow them down. Like he could have just kept with them.
I thought Summer was a girl.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I mean,
It's
but yeah, it was a pointless
I think
death,
so.
man.
Like,
You guys like my shirt?
have we even talked about them killing
Hodor, dude.
As off the rails as we are now, next week when we're drunk, it's gonna be a real shit show.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Wait, we didn't. Wait, really?
Did we talk about everything?
Yeah, we talked about Hodor.
We talked about Hodor first thing.
That was the first thing we did, bro.
Hey, guys, I got a YouTube channel and I'm putting up a video this weekend. If you don't like it, comment and tell me why you hate it, because...
Yeah, guys, really support YouTubers. You know?
One of us will get naked at 500,000 subscribers.
And it's not gonna be me.
It's gonna probably be me.
It's gonna be the heat again.
We're gonna initiate Chris to the drowned god next week. We're gonna take him to the pool.
Speaking of naked, fucking remember the dick shot?
Oh yeah!
Flaccid penis.
Sudden dick shot. Like,
look, I know that people have complained that there's never any dicks in Game of Thrones. South Park did a whole thing on it, but the one dick you want to give me is just like looking up shot, like you know what I mean? Like it was just.
I have 2 words on this.
You know what sucks? It's a guy who had to like put the camera down there. And just
Right.
It's like, how's that look? Can you move it to the left?
I need to see the warts a little more. Just slide it.
Maybe a little more flaccid.
There were balls, dude. There were balls on the TV.
Why was it even there? Like, it was so...
And nothing to do with anything.
It was so unimportant. Why are you looking at this? No.
Guys, I have an idea for a skit for next week.
But
We were talking about dicks now.
No,
We should be.
You got that
guys.
thing.
Cool,
Alright,
babes.
guys.
Thank you for listening
Peace,
to our
guys.
discussion.
Thank you so much.
We'll be back for episode 6.
Woo! We're fucking goofy this week.
Oh shit, dude, it wasn't recording the whole time. He always broke his ankle getting up.
Every damn time. Every damn time.
Navi, you happy about this face?
What face?
Face above you.
It's getting better.
Bo, thank you for being here today.
Bo for sure.
Appreciate it.
I'm sorry, guys. As you saw on Snapchat probably this weekend, my friends flew in from everywhere to celebrate with me and have fun, so sorry.